It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see the only teams to meet in back-to-back Super Bowls. It's the Bills and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. This set of downs starts with an option right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Counter give here to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Right back to Pacheco. 1st down and more past the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pup. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. To the air, Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
They motion the slot man right. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw again, it's Allen. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Play action now with Allen. He has the first over the middle. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Allen to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. To the air again, Allen. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back out come the Cowboys for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Ferguson there to bring it in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Here's Lance now. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Ferguson's got it, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. They go play action on 1st. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 28. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They'll motion Lamb right. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This, our last play of the quarter. Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Oh, put some heat on this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They'll motion Lamb right. From the 29. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Lance. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Lance. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. First punt went 45 yards. This looks considerably further. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On first down, Allen has his man. It's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sending a receiver left. Allen on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down from the 31. Allen gonna throw again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. 2nd and 3 now. Now Allen going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Allen to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. His first kick was good. His second looked from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The turn starts from the 16. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw, it's Lance. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Cowboys first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 47. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Third down from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Matt Ariza on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. They stop by Damone Clark. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pacheco hauls it in.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. From the 25 on 2nd down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Throwing is Lance. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lance. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Lance. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 2nd and 8. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. It's taken in by Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Throwing from the gun here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin in Charlotte, an NFC matchup between Washington and Carolina. And it's the home team who are out in front. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown catch from Jaden Daniels. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's Lance. Gets him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. With a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Lance now. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. He tosses right to the short side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our caps to the...
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on a return at the 27. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd down. Here's Allen again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Looking slant route, complete. And they make the stop. We're gonna say at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd down run by Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. 3rd down. Looking from the gun. It's Allen. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Evans now to return. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bills set to take over offensively. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, quarterback. He's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10 now. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Punting unit out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's downed after getting us up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air, lands. That's Lamb running slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. 2 set of downs for him at the 38. Sending a tight end in motion left. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we're through 3. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. First throw for the backup now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
The Bills ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Gets this to Kincaid. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll try and take an option left side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We get a timeout here called by the offense. Here's 2nd and 2. Pacheco hauls it in. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. To the air again, Allen. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Again, Allen to the air. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Brought in close to the 8. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing here, Allen. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Fights off the pressure. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. This return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Duke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. No return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning the tight end left. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and then next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Motioning Burks left. Looking to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. That's good for a Cowboys first down. Now a give on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. He's back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. They're out and set. First and 10. Here he is to throw. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now to throw. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be third and long. Throwing now. He's on the move. He's running for it. Makes a man miss. Uh-oh, he's off. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To throw. And first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Setting up to pass. Connection made to Tremble. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here he is to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw it. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They put a receiver in motion right. Allen gonna throw again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.